And here we are. Thursday afternoon, and as you can see, it's raining no more. It was raining, I think, until 11, and then it was sunny. And they once again changed forecast for tomorrow. Now, this first, well, they were saying that it will be snowing during the night. They have now changed that around midnight it will be raining, and then around 7 will rain turn into snow. And they have also changed how cold it will be, from -11 to 0 degrees. So yeah, I don't know how much it will last, because currently it's +11. It's warm, and I am today dressed, well, I was dressed as, like for minus degree. For minus degrees, below 0 weather, and yeah, +11. So yeah, if there will be some snow tomorrow, I don't believe it will last. Well, at least here in Ljubljana. And some updates, that cow case, the seizure of 24 cows, well, today were returned to their owner, to the farmer. So the second review of the case, or basically the procedure of the veterinary inspection was, redone. And the inspector did basically the basic thing that what they do in these cases. He pointed out the mistakes and said if they will correct these mistakes, they can continue on. In this case, well, the cows were returned. So basically what the farmer did was improve the drainage at that pasture, so that there will be less mud, let's say. And the area where he feeds them, and well, where he was, where he still has a water water reservoir, he improved that, so that basically drainage once again, so that the soil doesn't become mud. And now basically farmer claims that the cows have been returned in poorer shape than they left him, which also he also has some valid complaints, because during the transport they actually admitted that there were some injuries, So yeah, I don't know. We don't know what will happen now with this case. If he will still, he will sue the ministry or what. That inspector that was, that was removed, she's still employed, as far as we know. So yeah. Ne dajmo Lizika. Dajmo. Napijmo. And other update, if you remember, there was a pretty severe tragic accident on the railway when 2 workers were killed and several were injured. So the 2 that were killed were actually father-in-law and son-in-law. So basically, yeah, one family lost 2 members, and I think they were only employed in that family. I know that later they were collecting support for them, help, financial help, and now it turned out that several people, not only one as they were claiming in the beginning, were not performing their duties, especially whole system of security prevention was flawed. Yes, I don't have any treats. Nimam neći. So basically, for every work detail on the tracks, they should have a railway guard, who is in charge of, informing of workers of any incoming train. And this railway guard should also be in contact with the neighboring railway stations, so that they are all informed where they are working, if they are actually on the tracks, or they started work, or they have already finished. So apparently this whole system was flawed. Nobody knew, nobody talked to anyone, and apparently this railway guard was known, allegedly, that he would just leave his post and he would go, to shop, to bars, he was bored and he was doing other things. And they also pointed out that one major problem is also that now quite a lot of these workers, new workers, are foreigners, especially Bosnia, Macedonia, and also Turkey, and they of course do not speak Slovenian language. And apparently there were several cases already when these guards were, telling them to get off from the track because there is a train approaching, and of course they didn't understand what is going on. So yeah, the whole system is quite full of holes or problematic spots, and unfortunately this time it resulted in fatalities. And apparently the father-in-law that was killed, he less than 1 year ago he was involved in one incident when they were working on the tracks, and of course once again security measures failed, but in that first case they were lucky because they managed to jump away. Nobody was hurt. And here we are, the quartet. Today there was news that they are officially moved in. So you can see there is some lights on. 250 apartments. I think all but 10 are sold. Average cost of square meter in these 4 buildings is 4,400 euros. So 4,400 euros per square meter. Yeah. Okay, that's it with updates.